Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, ladies and gentlemen. We are from Group 5 in Academic Listening and Speaking course. We have 5 members. They are me, Rian Suryana. They are Herlina Agustin, Arin Hafiti, Dinar Romadina, and the last one is Nurlatifah. This video is shown to fulfill assessment for final exam, Academic Listening and Speaking course. This video we will review the film. And then we choose the film is the title Up. Up, the genre is animation, adventure, and family. Director, Pitch Doctor, and Bob Peterson. Producer, Jonas Rupera. Screenwriter, Bob Peterson. Production studio, Walt Disney Pixar. Distributor, Walt Disney, and language in English. Duration 19 minutes and release year June 2009. And then the first film, the story, the adventure of a grandfather named Mr. Prediction and a boy scout named Russell. Russell, as member of the Wilderness the Explorer, tries to earn helping the elder. But by helping, Mr. Prediction gets fit, while Mr. Prediction is dying after his wife has passed away. He decides to fulfill his wife's childhood dream, building a house beside Paradise Falls. Beside Paradise Falls is very beautiful waterfall in South America. However, instead of building house there, Mr. Prediction decides to fly the hospital himself. They are using a balloon leader strapped to the fireplace. Unexpectedly, it turned out the Russell accidentally got carried away. They bought the adventure in the forest in South America to find Paradise Falls. In the middle of the forest, they are met bird. They are very close to chocolate by Russell. And Russell, they give his name Kevin. They are also met Charles Moon and experience adventure with our balloon, the spirit of adventure. Charles Moon was on the Mr. Prediction and his wife when they are both children. And how about Mr. Prediction and Russell in search of Paradise Falls? Next will be continue story by my friend, and it's enough for story me. Okay, time is yours, my friend.
Skyscrapers replace Carl's old neighborhood one by one, but he stubbornly refuses to sell his place. As he's about to lift off, a young wilderness explorer named Russell shows up. He's trying to earn his final merit badge for assisting the elderly, and Carl tries to shoot the boy away. Unfortunately for the two, Carl winds up as an accidental stowaway. When Russell stumbled upon a tall, colorful bird, he names it Kevin, and it joins the boys on their adventure. The next day, a Doberman Spinster named Alpha leads a group of aggressive dogs who overwhelms them before taking them all to their master. The master turns out to be an elderly Charles Muntz. Muntz takes Carl and Russell on a flight aboard his dirigible, still pinning to bring back that giant bird he promised the world. We learn Kevin is from that very species. Carl notes that Munt's obsession with the elusive bird has driven him insane. Muntz becomes hostile once he begins to believe Carl and Russell are going to capture the bird themselves and steal all his glory. Carl chooses the house. Russell's disappointed with Carl for giving up on Kevin, but they continue on to Paradise Falls anyhow. Once they arrive, Carl looks through Ellie's childhood scrapbook one more time. Carl strolls up furniture and keepsakes to lighten the house enough to follow. Muntz captures Russell, but Carl finds a way to board the dirigible. He then tethers the house to it and frees both Russell and Kevin. Doug and Alpha tussle, and when Doug manages to put the cone of shame on Alpha, he becomes the dog's new leader. Muntz then chases them around the airship before destabilizing Carl's house.
The ending this movie is Carl and Razel reunite Kevin with her chicks and fly to the balloon's home. And Razel received the assisting the elderly Betty, and Carl gives Razel the Ellie Betty. The cup of the grape bottle Ellie gives Carl when they first meet. Carl, Razel, and Doug then sit together, eat ice cream, and counted the cards that stopped just like Razel used to want. And the house had landing on the cliff beside Paradise Falls, and exactly where Ellie had imagined. Complete Carl's promise. The ending is so a brief overview of Carl, Razel, and Doug happily enjoying life together.
Hello, my name is Nurlatifah, and now it's my turn to try to give the review about the characterization from the movie Up. Okay, I will start with the protagonist character. He is Grandpa Carl Fredrickson. He's an old man and his hobbies are unhappily riding his steel chair and watching television and yelling at people who step on his terrace. He's a lonely person, at least at the beginning, until he meets Russell. And the story is told from his perspective. First, it's about Carl's goal to fulfill his promise to Ellie to go to the Paradise Valley in South America. Second, it's Carl's character who goes through the most significant transformation from a grumpy old man just stringing out of the days until he dies to be more friendly, optimistic, and alive version of himself. And the next character is Russell. He is talkative, he is silly, and he is kind of annoying. Carl and Russell's relationship has a classic romantic comedy feel. At first, Carl couldn't stand the kid, but at the end of the movie, Russell's strong determination and kindness causes Carl to be friendly towards the boy. And Carl's greatest relationship with Russell is that Russell embodies Ellie's adventurous spirit. That's what Carl got from Russell. Meanwhile, what Russell got from Carl is a father. Now we will move to the antagonist character. He is Charles Mons. Mons is an inspiration to Carl when he is a young boy. He is an explorer who travels around the world in an incredible airship, the spirit of adventure. But when Mons discovered a rare bird in the jungles of Paradise Valley, it was the beginning of the end of 4 months and his sanity. And there are some supporting characters. They are Ellie, Doug, and Kevin. Ellie is Carl's wife and also Carl's adventurous soulmate, but she died before they had a child. And the next is Doug. Doug is a talking dog. He talks with the help of an interpreter tool attached to his necklace. And he is Mons' dog at first, but then he follows Carl and Russell. He is loyal and trustworthy. And last is Kevin. She is the rare bird with a colorful feather, and she is a chocolate lover. That's how she can be found by Russell. Well, those are all characters that appear in the movie Up, and the last review about the moral messages will be reviewed by my friend Herlina Agustin. Thank you.
Hello. Today I will be give a moral message from film Up, and there are so many good lessons from film Up. And the movie Up moral message is the importance of life and the obstacle is thrown at you, and we can all learn to live properly by simple living in the moment. And listen in film Up, it's never too late to make your dreams come true. Even though in real life, realizing the dream of a partner who has passed away is also not an impossible thing to do. But for Mr. Prediction, have the spirit of life and to achieve the vision and mission of him and his family. And then Mr. Prediction fulfill his wife's dreams of visiting waterfall in America, and also Mr. Prediction come to waterfall in America with the boy. The boy name is Russell, but using balloon that can fly his house. And then the message is we must have a strong determination to achieve our dreams. And then another moral message from film art is the main character. From the main character, I get it the moral message about the difference in character that contrasts with a partner is not a barrier to living together, because every human, every people being has their own characters, and they can come together. They can come together because of love and keep realizing the dream in our life.